I got 2 appointments today, one for my client in Jonesboro and one for my client in Tucson. The one with Jonesboro was with an apartment complex. I called them. She said some residents have been reporting some leaks. She doesn't know if it's from the roof or they keep their AC in the attic, so she wants us to come take a look at the roof to kind of make sure they're covered on that base. The other one in Tucson with a brewing company. I called the COO. She said I had perfect timing. A lot of people have come out there and kind of said, yeah, that's a crappy roof, but we can't do anything about it. I told her, there's no roofs that we're not going to get on. So we're coming out there next week, and I think if we can do something about the roof, the deal's as good as closed. I'm really excited to see what happens.
Yeah, so got a new appointment today for my client in Omaha, Nebraska. It's actually a manufacturing plant. It's probably one of the biggest buildings I've ever set them on, at 470,000 square feet. So that is set up for next week. They're having some leaks, obviously, with a roof that big. You're going to have some leaks, so we're going to go out there next week and see if we can help them out. So really good one. Pretty stoked.
I set an appointment today for my IT client in Texas with an oil and gas company. I talked with the head of their IT, and they currently work in the company but are reevaluating their contract soon. They have around 142 users and 9 locations.
Yeah, I got one today for one of my IT clients over in Stockton. It's a pretty good one. Property management group. They have 7 hotels that they manage and are looking to expand into getting even more. I said like 5 or 6 more. We're going to do a telecom analysis, just make sure everything's in check and ultimately be a resource for them down the road.
Got one for my Nashville IT client who's with a manufacturing company. They're currently working with another provider, but they're looking for other options. They actually grew a lot in the last couple years. They have 50 users. We're going to go out there mid-March.
I got one today for my client out in Cleveland. They're called a property management company. We had been doing some work for them in the past. Actually got a property manager on the phone for a property we've never been to. I called her, told me that tons of issues going on. They had 3 different types of roof out there. They actually had an entire strip mall as well next door. So we'll be going out there next Friday.
I got an appointment this afternoon for my solar client in Colorado. I spoke with an assisted living facility. Their utility bill is pretty high just by talking to them. So yeah, I set the phone call up for next week at noon on Tuesday. It's the only location in Colorado. The rest of the locations are in California. So he's gonna have to just get a hold of us, give him all the information, and send it to corporate. But they all have solar out there, so it should be a pretty good one.
Well, cool. Who wants to start us off? We got a good one. Email? Did you have any ready?
Yeah, I got one for my Nashville client, a manufacturing company called Operations Manager. Said they're actually looking at something like this since they've built up their company in the past couple years, 50 users. He didn't really know how many servers they had. 3 different locations. We set that up for a Teams meeting 3rd week of March.
You got it.
My bad. Hands in the pocket. Hands in the pocket.
All right, who else? What's
there waiting down in Jonesboro this morning? Yeah, I got one for Jonesboro this morning. I was with an apartment. They're having leaks in the buildings, so she wants to come down there early next week and check it out.
Nice. Good job there. What's that number? 13 on them?
That's 12.
12.
That's a lot.
Who else? Who else had a good one? A couple more out there. Grids?
I talked to the head of the IT for this company. He's only been there for a month. They work with another company in the area, and they're reviewing the contract soon. It's at 142 users, 9 locations, 3 or 4 servers, and my guy's going to go beat him next Tuesday.
Tyler, did you see your deal up there?
Yeah, I got one for Ramco earlier today. I reached out to a religious organization that I built this morning. Actually, I had a facilities director, but I wanted to call the main line first and just see if she could point me in the right direction, because for some reason for religious organizations, Zoom isn't always much updated. So called them. I had a contact for the facilities director. Actually answered the phone and let me know that he's currently. I asked if he's having any pains or kind of like what the main pain point is, because he said he's taking bids. And he said kind of just like the cleanliness in total. So I said that's probably a pretty big one in commercial cleaning. So we'll be out there, I think, later next week.
Good. Anybody else from today? Was up around yesterday? Nate, what's up?
I had one for my Grand Rapids IT. It was a commercial contracting company, 45 users roughly. No active issues or problems, but just wanted to see what else is out there.
Nice. What about some from yesterday afternoon? Any good ones?
Had a good one yesterday for Built Up. Owner of a property management group reached out to me, said that his other roofer fell through on a job, so he wants us out there today. Said that he'll be fronting the bill and he's ready to roll, so it sounds like closed business.
I got number 3 for TechCon yesterday. It was a CPA firm, which Steven loves. So the guy talked to the COO. He told me that he was actively looking for someone. He had 2 hours of interviews the day previously, interviewing and getting pitched by IT companies. So we were going to talk to him over Teams on Monday.
I got one for Trek Contracting. It was actually a golf course. They're having some pretty big active leaks right now, so we're going to go out there. Got a couple sheds they want us to look at, admin building and the clubhouse, so pretty good one.
Got an appointment for my client out in Colorado. It is with a electrical manufacturer. They are looking to beef up their cybersecurity, so should be a pretty good meeting for my client out there.
Got one for my client out in Minneapolis today. I spoke with a property manager. He's a regional guy, oversees a little bit of the maintenance. Called originally about a large property they have, but he informed me that a smaller one, they're looking to get a quote on a re-roof. So I'm going to be sending my client out there next Friday. Going to shoot him out a quote.
I just set an appointment for my IT client out in San Antonio. Spoke with a not-for-profit. They just got a new executive director, and she wants them to come out and see new opportunities and see how we can help.
I got one for my Grand Rapids IT client today. It's a commercial contracting company. They have an in-house team, no issues currently, but they're looking to see what we could offer them, see if we could be a resource for them.